Nityanandam. Such a beautiful day, such a beautiful blessings from the avatar itself. So let's start with the power manifestation with the Guru Vandanam. Let's sit straight. Visualize Swamiji in your third eye. Nityanandam Paramasmurtim Dvandvatītam Gagana Tattvamasyaदिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Such a beautiful auspicious day. So let's get into the sutra, the Shastra Pramana, and let's start the power manifestation. I'll play the Shastra Pramana now. This is from Shiva Sutra.
The Shastra Pramana for the power of materialization is taken from the Shiva Sutra, Sutra 1.19. Shakti Sandhane Sharirotpatihi. Shakti Sandhane Sharirotpatihi.
It's so beautiful. By fixing the aiming and fixing the self on Shakti, uniting in oneness with the supreme power, the embodiment of that which is cognized and willed, manifests at once, length, breadth, depth, time, space, dimension. So beautiful here. Swamiji give a beautiful space of Kali and Kala. How he said the darkness as the energy where Chidambara, the whole dance happens. The Kali is where the Akasha is filled with Kali. The darkness. In the darkness is where that whole darkness come into the womb where it creates the human being itself. And the same darkness, Swamiji says, is in our inner space, the restful awareness that we can really start feeling. That also gives birth to the higher consciousness and higher dimensions. That beautifully Swamiji explains in this sutra by aiming and fixing on the Shakti, the Parashakti, simply and uniting in oneness with Paramashiva. The oneness space is such a beautiful space. The trust, how we have a trust on our parents when we are small, complete love and trust. That space, the love matures into the trust, the love and the romance for the master, maturing to the ultimate trust becomes the feeling connection. That feeling connection, and Swamiji beautifully said the Kala, the dimension of the Kala, in such a beautiful space of how it is a big bang and black hole constantly, simultaneously and spontaneously happening without any gap in now. And when we do not copy the old patterns into the now, simply we will be manifesting the now as our reality, the current space where the Kala manifests as reality. When we copy the conflict which we are going through from the past, then we are copying the past and living the past. But if we create without the past, such a beautiful space, without the conflict that is going on, we will simply have the Kala. The now is currently without any patterns, without any thoughts, without any happening. It's just available for us, the space of ultimate oneness with Paramashiva. That is what Brahma came to know of, that beautiful space that is available all the time for all of us. Simply jump in and be in the present moment that Swamiji says is a present for us. Such a beautiful space is available for us, which is the space of the Big Bang and black hole, and constantly happening and simultaneously and spontaneously happening in all of us, bringing that higher dimension in us. Here, when we cognize these truths and really we start contemplating on these truths and doing Vakya Sadas on these truths, we will simply manifest all the dimension. The consciousness will reflect on the length, breadth, depth, time, and space, simply making us manifest all the realities. The oneness with Paramashiva, the Parashakti manifests through us. Swamiji says all the deities have come down, and now Kala Bhairava and Kali has come down. simply for us to manifest the powers. Now we are going to post the manifestation instruction for us to contemplate that Swamiji has given the universe, the multiverse, the Big Bang and black hole raises, exists for zillions of yuhas, dissolves, dilutes, and gets liberated simultaneously and spontaneously without a gap. The zillions of years are implemented inside the now. The now is the moment for the first moment of Shrishti, Shishti, Samhara, Throbara, Anugraha. Meditate on now. Swamiji beautifully has put in such a beautiful space for us. Swamiji says, time is the only completion which happens now. All other completion can happen later, but it's like you just learned the balance. You can't then fall out of the cycle. You just got it. So now is the beautiful space that once you get it, you can't go back to the past. You simply stay in the now and enjoy the presence. Here we are going to do the intense levitation, large materialization, and playing with the time itself. So you can have some watches or clocks that you can see, and one which is not changing so that you know the differences. And let's sit straight with our backbone, neck and head in a straight line so that the Kundalini raises to the Agnya and simply manifest as powers. So here, let's sit straight. Can we wipe our hands and make sure there is no dust, gold dust or vibhuti or kumkum anywhere, so we can start. Of course, being in the satsang, it would have already happened. But whatever, freshly, let's start again. Just look around you. Let's clean everything and start again. Let's deeply connect to Swamiji in oneness space. Internalize. You have to cognize this. Zillions of years are implemented inside now. Now is the moment of Shrishti, Shishti, Samhara, Thobara, Anugraha. Meditate on now. So let's contemplate on these words again and again and again. While we meditate, chant the Mahavakya in such a way your whole being vibrates. Swamiji says whole being vibrates, such deep listening so that the whole being is vibrating in the Kala space, the Big Bang and the black hole space. So let's unclutch, absolute unclutch from everything, every other thought, so that we can be in some complete nothingness, the Kali, the black, the dark energy that Swamiji said, the Chidambara that's happening, the Param that happens and mirrors into us. The Acha avatars are all waiting for us to materialize and manifest. So let's chant the Mahavakya and let's start the power manifestation.
See yourself as 25-headed, 50-handed Paramashiva, as eternally 16, youthful. Commit with Paramashiva. Only He exists. Anything else is delusion. Now, sit straight. We'll enter into the process. Om Jnanam Paramashivoham. Shivoham. Om Jnanam Paramashivoham. Om Jnanam Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Jnanam Paramashivoham. Om Jnanam Paramashivoham. Nityananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the power in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour. Let the Varni open up. Manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eye. Jnananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour. Let the Varni open up. Manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eye. Jnananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham.
So beautiful, such a powerful space. I'm going to share the Kailash Courtyard. Please go ahead and click on the Facebook Kailash Courtyard Manifesting Power page. And all these Leelas, all of you, make sure you record it in the group. So all these Leelas of Swamiji, as Kalabhairava, as Kali, as Ganesha, as Devi, all are getting recorded in this group, where we will see so many of the manifesting powers, whether it's levitation, materialization, anything that you have seen in the clock that you're able to change, all that, please go ahead, take a picture and post it in the group. Because all these sharing, Swamiji says, causing is a spiritual practice. When you share, you conclude what beautiful experience you have, the powerful cognition from satsang and your understanding from the satsang. You can share that also, and share the power manifestation that's happening continuously for all of us. The Diwali is here, so let's celebrate Diwali with Swamiji, with all the beautiful gifts that Swamiji is giving us. I should say boons that Swamiji is giving us. We spend so many things going to movies every week, and we don't bother about that. We spend on so many things, but this is the ultimate thing you can spend for your the higher consciousness to simply manifest as your reality. Swamiji gives us beautiful dimensions for us to cause different realities for us. The different dimension, for example, if you have to be an archer, if you build your body very strong, only then you can do the archery. It's not just the aim and shoot. It's much more than that. If you want to win the Olympics, then there's a lot more to do. If you want to be the hero of the movie or heroine of the movie, there's a lot more to do. If you want the enlightenment, the beautiful space of Paramashiva, Swamiji himself, as you manifesting all the reality, connect to Swamiji in different forms, whether the SMKT or the sevas, the beautiful sevas that is given here, Pada Puja, Chandi Homa, and this is the best way Swamiji says, the Charya Pada. Charya Pada is a lifestyle, how our children will start learning only if we start doing all these things. Every day, my father took me to temple. That makes us such a beautiful experience when we grow up. Beautiful space that Swamiji says all of us will have temple all over the world. How he's creating such a beautiful, awesome space for us to grow up. The ultimate space to be in the oneness right from the childhood makes a huge, huge difference. unless we understand that when we are a child, it's so difficult. Only the self-doubt and self-denial keeps coming up and saying, why are we doing all this? Why are we doing again and again? We watch movie again and again. In a month, how many movies you watch and how many path pujas you offer? Just see the beautiful space. We are very selective. When it comes to our comfort, we are very justifying. So take the next step of leap to be with Swamiji on Diwali continuously and celebrate Diwali in such a beautiful space, and manifest all these powers to your families and friends. Bring them also to Diwali to connect to the ultimate avatar that has happened on planet Earth. So let's celebrate the Diwali in such a beautiful way with Swamiji. With that, let's first surrender all these Shaktis. Such a beautiful, he comes to our home, our own convenience, and gives all these powers. So let's surrender all the Shaktis to Swamiji's lotus feet. Let it all become more and more Buddhi in us. With that, let's sit straight, visualize Swamiji in our third eye, and end with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamataya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Sri Nityananda Paramashivam Paduka Arpanamastu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you, Kalabhairava. Thank you, Kali, and all the Achavata who is living on with all of us. And thank you, all of you, for manifesting all these powers. Nityanandam. Thank you.